Hello, one and all, and welcome back to We Are Not Wizards. We've got Eddie right at the front. We've got I should spread it out a little bit more. Wrong button, guys. Whatever. I am excited because this may or may not be the final episode of We Are Not Wizards Outrageous Outlaws, which is, I think, exciting. That's fun, right? And we're going to go on to the other one, which has been sort of talked about, announced, but you know what? We'll announce it a little bit later, and we're going to get right back into it. But cool things are happening. This will either be the last episode or the next episode. And if this is the last one, guess what? We've got a one-shot coming up that is going to be ran by our awesome Igri Eddie, killing it over here. And we'll talk about that, announce a little bit later on. But I think, unfortunately, I got to turn things down. I got to go to a little bit of a somber moment, because last time we left off, sad things happened, not just figuratively, but literally the door slammed in your face. The end of the mission kind of taken away from you, basically from someone that just has different priorities. Nothing wrong with that, right? We all have different priorities. And maybe it's not the end of the story, but unfortunately it is the end of this mission. To kind of do a little bit of exposition, not to railroad you guys a little bit, we see our heroes walking back to their ship. The Outrageous Outlaws, maybe a little bit sad. We had Cassie Brown having definitely a bad exchange with the Crow and Dove, and had that kind of situation that definitely didn't want it. And I mean, Igri and Emerald, if I remember correctly, Igri was at most of the time was some kind of bug or animal. A dog, so he may have been in his own little world in that moment. But Emerald, kind of stoic in this moment. We see them on their ship. So, Cassie, I think that we're pretty aware of what you were feeling. There was a big exchange there, but I want to see Igri. How is Igri feeling after all of this?
A little kind of surprised at the fact that I can understand that he understands that they have a life and they're, going with it, but to have fought for so long and then I guess they just don't want to get back into it with having a child. But
of course. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. So, back on your ship, where would we see Igri on the ship? And what would he be doing?
He'd probably just be, thinking about what we have, and then some of the things that we had talked about earlier, with maybe going to see, or trying to figure out more about the sheriff.
The sheriff, kind of. So definitely in an area where you're trying to learn stuff, right, about the sheriff and blah blah blah. Okay. So switch over to Emerald. Emerald, how are you feeling about the interaction? The kind of disappointing end to our last episode, but also, where are you in the ship?
I would have to imagine if we're just getting back from that, we're probably, I don't want to speak for everybody, but I would think I would be with Eddie, I guess, or with Igri brainstorming kind of what they meant by the sheriff comment, and just kind of debriefing how the meeting went. And definitely and with the Cardinal's knife, doing the whole knife tricks with my one hand. And
you know what? Actually, since you mentioned that, and now if you can't remember 100%, don't worry about it. Remind us what the sheriff said. Remind us what was said about the sheriff. I apologize.
Why did all the outlaws walk away?
Yeah.
There we go. Fair enough.
What it means to be an outlaw.
Yeah.
And the fact that he wasn't around before.
Yeah. So a lot of weird things happening with the sheriff. Cassie, same question. How are you feeling? And where are you on the ship? And if you are with Igri as well.
I think I'm definitely with Igri and Emerald. But I think I'm so disappointed that I'm taking sort of a backseat, just smoking a cigar.
Still one last.
Silent. Very unlike her.
We all see you kind of in the lower parts of the ship. sort of across the hall from the area that we had seen you guys before, this we'll call it the therapy room, because we did see Emerald and Igri have kind of these therapy moments in those beds, so we'll call that the therapy room for the moment. Beside the walls, we see the hard drives that Ava was kept in, as well as a lot of stuff there organized by the goblins at one point, paperwork, basically just stuff that was going on before the cataclysmic AI wars, with Ava kind of going in, and of course the eventual split into the AI Trinity that we've seen, being the sweet Sal the Sweet Tooth, so on, the command, all the, you guys know them, you guys love them, hopefully not. As you kind of are reading, and you said, Igri, you said that you were kind of going through, kind of looking at stuff about the sheriff, see if there's information on the ship about him, or doing research.
Just anything that we have, or because we don't have any, our AI help with it anymore.
Exactly. That unfortunately is gone. I'm gonna have everybody roll a D20 for me, except for Cassie, because we had a thing prior where she kind of guessed something. So a little bit of a reward's going to happen.
No.
I got a secret text.
Oh, that's right.
I got a text.
So, Eddie, Greg, what was the...
I got a 17.
17.
Together, we make a natural 20. I got a 3.
3?
And they're partners.
And we're partners in this.
They're my dads.
Unfortunately, not help action in this is not. So, we're going to go backwards order here. A little bit. So, a light bulb, we kind of see a split screen. I'm not sure how to explain it, but you got know in movies when the camera is split into 3 frames, kind of like here. We see each of our characters almost have a light bulb moment. And Higri, a thought hits your head. Thought is the beginning of your mission. The first time that you ever laid hands on the Camden. Your eyes, you're flying the ship. Because I believe at the end of it all, most of you were unconscious. And then at the end of it, we had you pulled up onto the ship by, well, a very twangy robot. As you guys kind of went through that cycle. Thought hits your head. The sheriff said that the reason why the Camden was important is because it couldn't be tracked by the AI. Does everybody remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Igri, the thought pops in your head. You've been tracked several times. You've been tracked by a beautiful synthetic woman. You've been tracked by Sal the Sweet Tooth as the clown. You've been tracked multiple times. So immediately something pops in your head. If the sheriff sent you on this mission and sent you with this ship because it wasn't going to be tracked, that doesn't make sense. Another light bulb moment, we move on over to Emerald. Emerald, you start to think of something, and you start to think about, there's so little that you know, right?
Yeah.
About the AI, about everything, and about yourself, And you start going through the pages, and you start seeing some inconsistencies in the pages that you're kind of going through. And same with Igri, is you kind of go through these pages and you kind of peer over and you see some inconsistencies about them talking about the Trinity, but that doesn't make sense to you. All of this paperwork predates the Trinity. yet it's kind of discussed over and over and over very, very early in the documentation. Cassie Brown. Now, Igri, Emerald both have this kind of moment, light bulb. Your light bulb moment is a little bit different. Reason why it's a little bit different is that you know a lot about the Outlaws. You studied the Outlaws. You're a fan. You're someone who truly, truly loves them. And obviously, Sheriff Law is peculiar, creepy, weird. But something occurs to you in this moment. You've never seen Sheriff Law in person, only in videos and all these other things. And it occurs to you that you know nothing about the things prior to this, prior to the AI, prior to the history of all of this. All these light bulb moments come at you all at once. And the reason why they all come at once, and the reason why I want to talk about it is because I think that all of the things occur to you all at once. Is that something's not right about Sheriff Law, obviously. So I'm going to kind of turn this music back on a little bit and do a little bit more exposition. As we kind of talk about this and everything kind of occurs to you, these weird things and these issues, you see Dr. Kipper kind of walk into the room. And she looks at you all and she takes a breath and sees, Igri, Emerald kind of looking through the files, and Cassie a little bit distraught as well as upset about the entire situation. And she goes, well, I take it things didn't go as planned, correct?
Yeah. What made you think that?
Okay, I didn't need the sass. That's not what I wanted. I was thinking about some things, and I thought that it might... I received a message, and I felt that it would be a benefit for you all to tell you, because unfortunately it comes from the grave. I received a message from Ava right before she unfortunately left us.
Right before you sold her out.
It's something that I didn't want to happen. I already feel guilt. Please. She said that...
Does she actually feel guilt? Can I roll an insight?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't trust her anymore.
DC 11.
18.
18, incredible guilt.
No.
It wasn't a nat 20.
Yeah.
It wasn't a nat 20. That's true. You never know. She feels incredible guilt because, you guys have made a lot of friends with her, right? You like her in a lot of ways. I think that that is, correct me if I'm wrong.
We like
She
her.
created...
Cassie does.
He stole Emerald's girlfriend.
Yeah, a little bit. But
Really?
she goes...
Back to this campaign.
She says one thing that she says, Ava's message was that it takes more than one to solve a mystery. And the greatest minds have always worked as a team. And she leaves this kind of message with you as she says, I I don't want to point you in any direction that you wouldn't go yourself, but I think that maybe she was talking in code of it. There is a place here on the ship where the three of you could sync as one, so to speak. German accent is coming out strong. I'll leave you as that, and I apologize for the role that I placed in all of this. She walks away, obviously hurt from Cassie's remarks. Obviously,
Is she within arm's reach of us, or like is she like talking pretty far away?
no. She's definitely with arm's reach. Probably closer to you than the rest.
I'm gonna try to, unless she has moved away already, like put a comforting arm on her shoulder.
Sure. Give me a persuasion roll.
Ooh, that's not where I was going with this, but I like
You trying to be a third?
15.
On a 15,
I was just gonna say, there's no way we could have known this happened. It's not your fault.
are you touching her with your bladed hand or your other hand?
My other hand.
Okay. You can feel a sense of relief come over her as she's like, I appreciate that. I'm sorry things didn't work out the way that we wanted. She walks away.
Okay.
I leave you with this, and feel free to kind of take that thing that she said in the moment. What do you guys do next? Do you take the advice of her and walk through this moment of how do our minds work together? Or do you give up the mission, move on, and walk away from everything that you've worked for? Where's everyone's minds at?
Avery don't ever give up on nothing. Huh?
All right.
He's going to put this to bed.
I could feel Greg and Delaney going, "Oh, we should just give up." I could feel it in your body. You're like, "Oh, come on." You froze.
What if we took a nap? Just a wee mid nap.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, your brain basically works better than both of ours combined, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Just kidding.
on that,
I'll go.
I agree.
Can we do more than 3 people?
What do you mean more than 3 people?
So you know how we're gonna power
Cliff
rank?
in here.
Can we add Cliff into this menu?
Oh, God.
100%.
What point is that? What is this going to do?
Yes, some insight.
If you could bring
I would think.
Brad.
I was about to say Brad would be more helpful than Cliff.
Yeah. You can add anybody in. Who
Cliff
would
was
you like to
alive.
add into this melding of minds?
Who would actually be helpful? Let's think.
Probably
Cliff
Brad.
might be helpful.
Probably Brad. I agree with you.
Maybe Jack.
Maybe
Oh, he doesn't have a brain.
maybe one of our dwarf friends too.
Well, there's a couple dwarfs on the ship that you haven't really spoken to. They're more so like, I'm not saying that you can. Yeah, you've got everybody. You've got, but I think that Cliff is a great idea. I think that, and that's not me like pushing anything, but that's just, I think Cliff's a great idea. Despite like his inclination to get really injured easily and emotional.
As much as we have, really.
Exactly. He's got a lot of, he might see something that you guys haven't.
I think Muscle Goblin could be a really cool addition too.
Yeah, a character that has little to no interaction that I have to go and flex.
Oh my god, whatever happened to Transatlantic Goblin?
I think he fell off the ship.
I think Cliff shot him out of the trash disposal on occasion.
You know what? I'm actually going to reward Eddie a little bit because Eddie kind of was the first to be like, "Oh yeah, we'll do that," and that help me out a little bit. So I'm going to reward Igri in saying that a melding of minds is not just a figure of speech. You know a place on your ship where you literally can meld your minds.
Into soup.
I'm pretty sure. I want to feel free if you know what I'm saying, and say if you don't.
A conference room.
I'm gonna let Eddie think about this because I feel like he's like, I know. If you don't know, don't worry about it.
Thinking I'm gonna go get Brad and Cliff.
Feel free. You get Brad and Cliff to kind of get in, and you can have a conversation with them, their point of views, what they think. Feel free to bring them up. Who do you want to talk to first?
I'll do Cliff, so Cassie can talk to her friend Brad.
Okay, so Cliff kind of is doing a thing. You could say you call him right on your PAL. Do you want him to be in person, or do you just want to have a conversation on the PAL?
I'll be on the PAL. Say, hey, Cliff. I know I told you to prep all the lobster and sausage and corn for the seafood boil, but we'll pause for that right now. And can you come down to the lower parts of the ship with us?
Of course. You hear pots and pans falling the moment you ask that question. You hear oh god as he kind of rushes in. There's a little bit of blood coming off of his nose as he's kind of like Admiral, what can I do for you?
Hanky on my pocket.
Hold on, you gotta hold it so the blood stops. What can I do for you?
Yeah, we we're kind of trying to figure out all the perspectives and put all the puzzle pieces together, and we need our crack team of minds here with us. So we called you.
I knew this day would come. You've seen my brain power. Right, well, do you is there anything in particular that you're trying to figure out, and what can I help with?
Well, I think we're trying to figure out our next move, and we're possibly looking at kind of finding a way to kind of combine all our thoughts together. Igri, did you have an idea of how we could do that?
We all know about I'm going to guess it's where we did the therapy, right? Where she kind of goes into our heads and we're kind of out of body and we kind of would just walk around each other's minds kind of thing. Be able to see each other's memories.
Yeah, have you seen this room, Cliff?
Well, I mean, I haven't been in there. I know that you guys had a bit of a situation. I saw Igri had some tears come down his face a couple times. That was but don't have a lot to say about it, but I don't see any reason why it would be a bad idea, right? I mean, you guys know each other pretty well. It wouldn't be a bad thing for y'all to kind of mix minds a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I want you to do it with us.
I would love that. I've always wanted to know what's going on in your brain. Truthfully, you're a bit mean. I'm sorry. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
If anything, I'll go into your brain. You're not going into mine.
All right. I'm sorry. His nose starts bleeding again. He's like, he takes the rag and he puts it up his nose. He's like, I'm here. I'm here with whatever you want. But just let me know if you want me to kind of meld minds with you. Ow, the other side. Okay, and walks out.
Igri, do you have any idea how this works? Do we need to find a goblin with like no brain to all be in there? Like, can we call Muscle Goblin? Or
I've only done it I only did it by myself with Ava, and she just showed me visions from my own past. It was like I was there. You did it. Didn't you do it too, Greg?
I did.
In the Emerald?
I didn't do it. Sorry.
Yeah, you're just not cool like we are. You're not cool like we are.
I'm sorry. Just the under the breath. You're not cool.
Emerald gives Evie a little fist bump as he says it too. A little.
I think I'm really cool for not addressing any of my feelings or underlying dramas.
That's the coolest, yeah.
That sounds like a kid's, something a teenager might do. Just kind of suppress it all.
Well, good for you. I'm 2 years into being a teenager.
Give me an insight roll. Either Igri or Emerald. Both of you guys can do this.
Oh, heck yeah. I feel lucky.
Insight roll.
20. I called it.
20.
She's really 30. I knew it the whole time.
Emerald, it occurs to you that it doesn't seem it would. The whole reason you guys were able to like delve into your own insecurities and have like a therapy session was because Ava was there. She was diving into your own thoughts. This is more of you all diving into each other's thoughts and memories. So if you guys don't pry into each other's like deepest, darkest emotions, then everything's gonna be fine.
I'm an open book.
I don't got nothing to hide.
Stay out.
Stay out.
I'm looking. I'm peeking. Got the wheel.
Is there anyone else you would think that we should have though?
What is that over there?
There's multiple seats. You guys can literally have anybody you want. You could have Cliff. Cliff genuinely has seen a lot of the AI. You have
We call Brad.
Brad has had a great amount of experience, a worthy experience. Go ahead. You call you call Brad. He goes, Cassie, what's going on?
Hey, Brad. It's your
Yeah.
time to shine. We gotta go to therapy.
I probably need a lot. All right, that's fair enough. Let's I guess I'll meet you. I'll find you. I'll walk around the shed. And
Okay.
he hangs up immediately. And so I assume. So Brad's coming in. Do you have anyone else that you kind of want to bring into this melding of minds?
I don't think so.
Fair enough. You guys have Brad. Now, I'm not going to force you guys into this. You can say no. Okay. Emerald, you sit in the chair, and you have this USB import, essentially, that fits right into your PAL on your wrist. Igri, you sit in the chair.
Oh, yeah. There's one.
Similar situation, USB into your PAL right on your arm. Cassie, the hesitant one. What do you do?
Kind of dust off the chair a little bit. I straighten up and fluff some of the pillows. I'm just taking my time until I eventually sit down.
Okay, you sit down. USB kind of goes in. Brad looks at you and goes, this is safe, right? Yes.
Group bonding, yes.
Okay, fair
It's
enough.
not safe,
Group
at least we're
bonding.
together.
Okay, that's fine. He lays down and he puts the USB. All of you start to go into haze. It starts off where you get woozy a little bit and then almost unconsciousness. And then black. The first mind that you snoring. Cassie's snoring in the background. Your minds dive together as you see the lights of your electrical signals shooting back and forth. It is a religious experience all at once to have four minds kind of dive together. You start to see memories and moments and things and start to kind of piece together a few things. The first memories you start to see are Brad's. Brad is someone who may not have a lot of experience with the AI recently, but had loads of experience in the past. You know, he's not been there to fight with any of the AIs, not really been one-on-one with any of them other than his own personal dealings and stuff before that. But you start to see memories of him before he was what he is now. gorgeous Brad Knightley without drugs, with a rifle on his back and the most gorgeous hair and green eyes. You see this moment where he's kind of talking to this camera where he's not really paying attention, and you see the cardinal and the dove in the background. You even see the last miner, a person that you've never actually met in person, but a former outlaw that carried lots of weight and was the original captain of the Armada. You see them on your ship. And memories kind of flash. This is the first mission of the Outlaws. The first, before they even knew the name of the Outlaws. The first kind of the first mission of trying to take down Eve at the time. This was her mind, where she stored everything. And you see the papers that you've seen, but a lot of things are different. Pages missing from what you've seen before, and you see this particular file that says the Trinity, like you saw before, but predating the original Trinity. And you see in the memories, just out of a glance, that Brad himself didn't know he had solved, with 3 names on it. Eve, a name we've all come to know, and 2 others. The second name is Adam. The third name is Lilith. 3 names all under AI Trinity. A completely different grouping that you've never heard of ever. New memories flash, and we see Emerald with a glancing thought in the back of his head, an insight check that has given a lot, but just short of being successful. He starts to think, I've never seen Sheriff Law in person. I've never seen a conversation. I've never seen him other than in video or a glancing thought. Could Sheriff Law, like Emerald himself, be AI? The glancing thought goes away as your minds meld and go back and forth, and the light bulb moment that you all had before has now become a all-encompassing bright light as clarity comes over you, and a few things happen. Minds of yourselves, the minds of Brad, and the minds of the men and women who created Eve, all within this machine, start to dive into one each other. You are not alone in this machine anymore. You're not among friends. You are among dangerous, misguided, and unfortunately sadistic and terrible people. You feel darkness coming over you and terrible things, and you see Ava. But not the Ava as you know her. An Ava that her blue light shines a little bit brighter, and you see her as this new AI. Of course, not fully fleshed out. And then after her, a completely separate that you kind of know as an AIT, and then again and again and again and again and again, and it's separate. All of these AIT created by these great minds, all with the purpose of creating an AI, a true AI. And then all of these minds melding at once, the same way that you are now. and those minds and that information and those personalities and everything all at once cracking into 3 separate beings of true AI. These 3 separate beings are the names you've seen prior: Eve, Adam, and Lilith. The third AI, Lilith, immediately goes on this rampage throughout the ship, messing with the hydraulics of the ship, fooling around with the basic mechanics that she can get hold of really quick. Immediately, these great but terrible minds destroy her before she can do anything. And we see an emotion. I know that's, you you don't really see emotions, but you see for the first time kind of what it is an emotion is, and you see Adam and Eve scared. Adam is looked at as this inferior being and is basically put on a hard drive far, far away and is not really looked at all. They put him in a hard drive. His mind locked in this area. They focus on Eve. And you start to see the same kind of situation that I had talked about prior. Eve kind of being nurtured by these men and women, trying to create this true AI, but not really understanding that she already is what they wanted her to be. Until she lashed out. I'm going to go ahead and just give some straight information right here. Sheriff Law. The light bulb moment that Igri had. You have an answer to your question. Why was it that Sheriff Law sent you on this ship? Well, it's pretty simple. This is the mind of Eve. And if you're going to try to get Eve back, if you're going to try to revive her, it makes perfect sense to take her original mind and have it be touched and experience the Trinity prior, the new Trinity within Sal the Sweet Tooth, Commander Emerald. Sheriff Law has betrayed you. There are holes in this story, and that light bulb moment that we talked about with Emerald. This is obviously, Sheriff Law is obviously the bad guy. We all know that. We all kind of inferred that from the beginning. But you start to think of a little bit outside of that. And you start to think of the Trinity. Adam, Eve, Lilith, the first Trinity. Lilith, you see, destroyed, gone. A monster of an AI that they took on. Eve, we obviously know she was revived recently, but who is Adam? The question pops in your head. Now the same kind of thought goes through Cassie's mind, but you all mind are melding as she comes upon the answer. Sheriff Law has always been an AI and is technically one of the first AI. Sheriff Law is Adam.
And we
trying
never
to bring
We never trusted him.
trying to bring back Eve. Another kind of file kind of goes in your brain and is a file that says the Outlaw Initiative. This was a initiative that was created by Adam in the files as these people kind of looked through these scientists as they were trying to create AI, and they delved into his mind, and you see this backup plan, essentially. That if Eve could not be one with Adam, he would do his best to find a way. You start to see Sheriff Law in these different faces. You start to see Adam, which is very similar to the AIs that you've seen, Eve and Ava, but obviously male with a glow of green rather than red or blue. You see a shape and a form of a file being sent to the Dove and Cardinal, just a very new relationship, and he sparked this sense of rebellion in them. You see this same kind of thing happen with the last miner. A simple note put in an envelope sent to him, sent by Adam. And then, of course, with Brad Knightley, that spark of rebellion in him, that feeling of I want to be more than what I am, I want to be a star, kind of picked and prodded, kind of like you guys did. Igri, your home burned, destroyed, sparking your sense of wanting to be an outlaw. Cassie, your love of outlaws. You see an ad on a television, shined with going, outlaw, woohoo, yeah. Then Emerald, you falling away from Commander Emerald's lead and seeing your mother figure destroyed. And of course, the same kind of ad going through. A similar kind of correspondence between you and the original outlaws. Your minds kind of fall apart and then are all realigned back to each other. You come out of this sleep, Brad Knightley waking up prior to all of you. You three, one by one, waking up with one thought in your head. The last thought, all of you thinking all at once. I gotta kill this fucking Sheriff Law guy.
And then you also saw anything in my brain, did you?
Go ahead, you know what? Roll me a straight D20. Let's see if any like deep dark secrets of Cassie Brown came through.
Hell yeah. That's all I looked for. I didn't pay attention to anything else. Only a 5.
Okay, agree.
4.
4. Unfortunately, nothing. Cassie's mind like a steel trap. You know, her roguish behavior kind of going on. So you guys get nothing. But you all know a new spark has been lit. Not to kind of push you again, but an exposition happens where we see you all. Let me see if I get this music right to set the mood. Oh, kind of that noise. We see Cassie Brown, a rage kind of fill in her. We see Emerald kind of have this feeling of like, well, fuck this. I'm an outlaw. What the hell? This guy. We see Igri at the fire behind his eyes as we see the Cassie really embodying it right now. I can see it. We see the fire behind Igri's eyes within his own, not only his magic, we see those flames, but also the burning of his village and his home. We see outlaws no longer just being outlaws in name. We see this spark of rebellion coming in all of you. Why the fuck have I been listening to this Sheriff Law guy? Why have I been going, oh, we gotta find these guys? Why haven't I taken the gun to the head, go straight for these AIs and boom, blow them away? What have you guys been doing? I think it's time to take the fight to them. Time to say, hey, this is no longer a suggestion, Cardinal. This is no longer a suggestion, Dove. A fight's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You either get on board or you get out of the way. A last moment to give them an option. We see Cassie, we see Igri, we see Emerald, all at the door of the Cardinal and Dove.
Kick it in, Emerald.
Emerald, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I go full on turnaround donkey kick.
With advantage.
Blow that thing down. Athletics check?
Yes.
And I'll cast guidance on him.
Guidance. Give him some guidance. 26.
I don't think
he
he needed it.
guidance. We see a
Make it a
full
30, make it a 30.
metal door
Yeah.
with Emerald with a foot kicking straight through. Boom! This door flies through, and you see the cardinal. You see the dove. You see them, unfortunately, not in a position that you want to see them in.
You sure about that?
That's what you think.
Well, of course, like a little bit of a joke has had to be thrown in, but we see them in peril. We see them in danger. We see them where you were unable to save them, kind of get them on board quicker. It seems that somebody has beat you to the punch. So if you guys could just go ahead and get right on over to roll 20.
Oh
I
shit.
swear to God, if their daughter is in trouble, I'm blowing it down.
In front of you, you see 3 creatures spread out. Creatures that you've seen similarly. Trying to give you a moment to kind of point these out. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Emerald kind of tore, what was it, the head off? Or what would you, similar creature before? In front of you, you see a creepy smile with Judas right there. And the clown, an old enemy, right there in front of you. You see the dove here, obviously. What you don't see is the cardinal is right here beside. The daughter is somewhere unbeknownst to you. No idea where she might be, but the cardinal passed out. The dove screaming and yelling, going, "Get your hands off me. What have you done to her? I've made my deal. You said I could be here peacefully. You said I could live here on my own. And now you," and before he could even finish the sentence, we see our heroes. Let me kind of magnify this for our audience. Our heroes right there, ready for battle. Can you go ahead and, for the last time, roll me initiative?
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Go
I
ahead.
think that mind melds was a long rest.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
We have also, I mentioned a crawfish boil that I was doing. Did we eat that, or did we just?
I think that, you know what? Well, last battle crawfish for sure has happened. Y'all have a full belly. On top of that, some leftovers. Some leftovers in your bag. Yeah. So before I kind of let me kind of do this real quick. We've got Emerald with what was your initiative roll?
9.
9. Cassie with yours. Go ahead and give me. There we go.
I think I already did mine.
Yes. I just needed Igris.
Emerald,
No,
you said you had a +6 from your cooking?
Yeah, temporary hit points.
Okay.
So remind me of your rolls one more time. Igri.
11.
11. Okay. Cassie.
12.
Emerald.
9.
And now, unfortunately, I've got to roll the initiative of these big bads right in front of you. So let me go ahead and do that.
This is
Now-
a stretch. This is a
Now,
stretch. But do you think you would have allowed me to cast a spell as we were making our way up the elevator?
I think in this moment, it makes sense only because you're in like a state of like, oh, fuck these guys. Yeah. So I think it would have occurred to you 100%.
Okay. I think, Emerald, I would love to cast Protection of Evil and Good. And our new little thing, how we redid it to be AI.
Okay.
And so they have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. And you
Ooh.
can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Is that a concentration spell?
Sure is.
Okay, I just wanted to know, just in case.
Defender.
Just, for my own knowledge.
You
And
can't
with
give me for
that-
high.
Our initiative is ready. Make sure that this is all set up. Unfortunately, I'm going to give you guys a surprise round. So with the highest initiative, Cassie, you go first.
Okay, I would love to do something not really action-based. I'm going to cast Mage Armor. Oh! Is it... It's not concentration.
No.
So my AC goes up.
Heck yeah.
And then I'm going to bonus action hide.
All right. Put a little thing here so I know you're hidden. We'll put a little skull, you know.
She's gonna hide behind that tree over there.
Yeah.
Do you take your movement?
Yeah, in order to hide, probably.
Take your movement wherever you go.
Just right behind the desk.
Got it. Then that moves on to the next one in ours. That would be Hickory. Feel free to go.
All right. I'm gonna go stand on the desk,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals and summon 8 wolves.
All right.
They're just gonna
Are
all
you
go
sure
around.
it's not 10 wolves? Hold
I think
on.
it might be 12.
It's 8 wolves.
Oh, it's 8. Okay, my bad. So
What
let me just
order?
kind of. Let me just throw some wolves down here for
I
you.
think I actually have some. No.
Oh yeah, you have them in your. I'm just throwing them down for you.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and finally 8. Now we're gonna say that we're gonna take the placement. Now do they go on your initiative or do they have their own?
I think I roll for them on.
Okay, go ahead and roll
beast
for them. So to do that, go ahead and click on them, and then on your wolf, click initiative on that for me. But actually, you know what? Just to make it easier, I'll actually go ahead and roll
Yeah,
that.
just roll that. Yeah.
Yeah, just so it's a little bit forward. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, good roll. But Emerald, that's your turn.
I get to move them though, right? I can move them.
Oh,
where I
yeah.
want. 'Cause
You
I
can
get to-
move them, but no. From right now, go ahead and move wherever you want.
I'll say I should be able to summon them where I want.
Yeah. Oh man, you got what a bully!
Fuck that clown.
Yeah.
Wow,
I also
what a
like that he's,
bully!
yeah, he's surrounded on the casting couch there.
Oh yeah.
He's
Wow. There. Okay. On that, does that end your turn?
I'm gonna bonus action summon my little fire elemental.
All right. Bonus action, fire elemental. I think that you have that as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in there. For
Yeah, I don't have that one.
You don't, no worries. I'll put that there just so you can move it
He'll go-
around.
he'll go
I
right
don't think that. Okay, hold on one moment.
Well,
So
actually,
that should be in your. So where do you want? Go ahead and see if you can move it around. If not, then I'm gonna play another one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, actually, he's Emerald's over there, so I'll probably move it right
I'm gonna
here.
say, I'm not showing our audience the bully mentality over here. Look at this. Just kind of go out a little bit. Y'all can see everything pretty well.
And I can't hide like Cassie, but I'm just gonna fall behind the desk because I'm not very tall.
Yeah, because let's be honest. The sneakiest one
Let's all
is
stand
Cassie
together.
Brown. Let's go ahead and give her the title. Let's
Yeah.
say that. Now, Emerald, that moves to you.
Well, we can't summon 12 or 8 wolves, so I'm gonna move over here instead. Try that. And I'm going to use my channel divinity
Okay.
dreadful aspect. So everyone within 30 feet of me has to make a wisdom save.
All right, let me kind of measure real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna quite get this guy. It's close as I can get though.
30,
Yeah, not quite.
25. That's in 30. I think that you're going to get these two for sure. But tell me, does it say anything that is it only enemies or is it anybody within 30?
Each
feet?
creature that he chooses.
Each creature that you choose. Got it. Want to make sure. So, what is it that I have to roll for them?
Wisdom check.
Wisdom.
Or
fair
save.
enough.
Sorry, wisdom save.
What are those fucking dudes?
I can give you their name. It's not. They're called General Spawn. They have to do a wisdom saving throw. Got it. Not good wisdom here. With a 4, I think that makes them where they don't do. Tell me what happens to them.
They're just frightened.
Frightened. Got it. Let me just add this to them so I know that they're scared.
They're scared of him for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have to move 30 feet away from them every turn.
They can make the wisdom save again on their next turn, I believe.
They are both scared.
If it's more than 30 feet away.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So does that end your turn?
No, and then bonus action. I don't have many of these. I'm pretty stoked. I'm going to cast Divine Favor upon myself.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, there we go. Now, and the other one is not concentration. So there you go. You have a concentration spell moving for it. Just want to make sure that we know. But that starts our initiative. So at the top of our initiative, wolves are ready to go.
All right. I gotta remember.
So they're all going to move on the same initiative.
Right. All right. They're all just they get pack tactics +4 to attack, so they all attack with advantage. So
Let's fucking go.
I don't have like a way. Let me see if I can click on.
I think that they should have just regular wolf stats on them. So if you want, I think you can just use their stats there.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta try to reload my page because it won't bring it up.
Oh, no worries. Reload it. If you drop out, not a big deal. We won't talk shit about you when you leave. I promise.
Well, it's just the roll 20, so I can hear everything else.
Oh, damn.
So, see if it brings me back how it was.
Seems like everyone rolled really bad on initiative, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would say your initiative rolls were not great, but neither were theirs. I mean, the best initiative rolls were the Wolf and Judas.
Yes.
All right, let's see if it'll bring it up now. All right, there we go. Well, let me use her. But it should have advantage. Did it roll it with advantage?
Well, yeah, you roll with advantage.
Yeah,
so that's
okay,
19.
19 for the first one. Where'd it go? Let's see. 14.
Yeah, go ahead and roll all those so we can just multiply.
There's a 2, that's a 20 to hit.
Okay. 20 to hit. There we go. So we got a 19, 20. Both of those hit.
A 14.
That hits. Oh, sorry. No, the 14 doesn't hit. I apologize.
All right.
2 of them
17.
hit. 3 hit.
16.
4 hit.
23.
5 hit.
18.
Nice.
Okay. 6 hit.
And more. And a 22 to hit.
Damn.
Okay. So that's 7. Go ahead and roll your damage. Multiply it by 7.
Okay. So it's 2d4 plus.
So we're just gonna roll 1 damage for it.
Okay. So max damage 2d4 plus 2 is 10 each, so 70.
70 damage right on the clown. Immediately looking brutalized. Let's just say that. Still up, but 100% the clown looks mauled by a bunch of wolves.
He needs to make a strength saving throw for every one of them that hit him.
Okay, great. So that means what? I have to do 7 strength? Okay, cool.
I mean, you fail it on the first
2,
one.
3,
I'm saying you
4,
failed one already.
5. Oh, he already failed? Well then, okay, what happens to him?
He's just not prone.
It's like you guys really want to make this hard for me.
Yep.
What makes you say that?
Prone. Got it. So that moves on to, I guess finally it's my turn, right? This actually goes to Judas's turn. Judas goes to on an action, he goes to hurl flame. He's actually not going to throw it at any of you. He's actually going to throw it on an object, the couch here. So let me just see if I've got any fire I can put there for myself. I got something.
He likes to play with fire too, does he?
Who are you?
I was really hoping, by the way, during the mending of mines, that Cliff was super excited to join in it, and we realized that he's like the actual evil dad, and he wanted to get in our mind. He just seemed too eager.
Yeah, we don't want someone that. No.
Yeah.
You would just spoil it.
And he's actually Adam. Adam is just trying us off.
You know what it would be? It would be a weird montage. Instead of like a workout montage, it would be just him over and over getting hurt.
Yeah.
Well, running over scenes that when we were off of the ship.
Oh, yeah. He's probably all cool and suave when we're not next to him.
All right, let me see if
I am strong, I am powerful.
Whatever. We'll just lay something silly down for that. We'll say that it's on fire.
You can just draw.
And I could, but I suck at drawing, so we're gonna say that these right here are flames. Trap tokens. Boom. There we go. But that is, Judas still has some bonus actions, so let's not count him out just for that. I think that might end up being his turn. Actually, you know what? He's going to go ahead and come over here and start consuming some of the flames. So he gets to consume some of the flames, giving him 2d12 of health. So 14 gets added to his health bar. There we go. So that moves on to Cassie Brown. Your turn.
Okay. Okay, I don't have anything for putting out that fire. But what I'm going to do is, I forgot I have a feat, you guys. I have sharpshooter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop out from hiding using my advantage. I'm going to take the -5 penalty and try to shoot at Judas.
Okay.
Let's see. Big money.
Big money.
Ooh, a 20.
Ooh.
Not 20.
There we go.
So, and that is 29 freaking damage.
A 20 at 100% hits. You said 29 damage?
Yup. And then I'm gonna do my little favorite thing, and I'm gonna pop back into hiding.
There we go. Now that's you have that as a bonus action. So how much damage was that again? Remind me.
29. We can round up and make it a 30 if you want.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just keep it like that. 29. That moves on to Igri's turn. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see what we got. I have anything that's any good against.
I love this music.
That's good.
It's my favorite of list of music. Yeah, it's hard. It goes hard.
Did we figure out the Toon and Zany playlist yet for the next campaign?
I have a couple of ideas thrown out. I actually think what I'm going to do is, for the first time, because we use AI a lot in this, I'm going to see if I can do AI music to see what I can get. A lot of this was music that I got from... basically, it's just like, it's not, the government's not going to come and get us for using it. But,
Fair enough.
I'm going to
make some stuff that's fun.
Cast Create Water over his fire.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot cube.
Oh, that's doused 100%.
It's like it just rain falling on it, basically.
But we'll go ahead and make my terrible drawing skills. You said it's 30?
Yeah. With him, I'll just say he's at the center of it or whatever.
Are you making fun of my drawing?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Was he crying? What was that?
There's an ellipses here. So you said how many feet was it?
It's a 30-foot cube, so 15 on every feet on every side of it.
Whoa!
Man, I just need to do that. But
Sorry, I don't know where that came
from.
I gotta remember what.
If you want to lay it there, okay, that gets everything. Unfortunately, I cannot. Man, how is that? I wish that I wish that measurement tool could just stay there, but that's not how this thing works. All right, no worries. Okay, but that gets rid of them completely. Everybody is wet. Y'all take a moment to kind of. Is that?
What t-shirt contest?
I'm gonna and then my bonus action, and I'm gonna use my little fire guy. He's gonna let me see how this works.
Is he chilling, being all wet?
Oh yeah, he's chilling.
He's fine.
Nice.
He's just wet.
Oh, he's not resting? He's not. His brain isn't frying because it's tech.
He's organic tech. Let's not. He's not just If anything, Emerald at one point was in some water and he didn't rust.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He'll just, since this one thing is scared, he's gonna attempt to just shoot a fireball, bolt, whatever his ability's called. Let's see, it's called Flame Seed. He's gonna attempt to shoot that. Oh, I forgot one thing. Whenever I summoned him, he also would have done. Your little guy would have had to make, but never mind. He's gonna attempt to shoot this guy over here. The clown.
The clown. All right.
I gotta remember what his. It's ranged attack. My spell attack is what he uses. Which my spell attack is +8.
Okay.
It's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, 1d6 plus 3. Oh, just 4 damage.
Just 4 damage. You see Sal the Sweet Tooth, the clown, fall down dead.
Oh.
As you see him fall, you see a reaction happen.
Oh shoot! I forgot about this one.
Yeah,
It's you.
it splits or whatever.
Fuck.
So, boom, boom. So, back to full health, we see a split. 3 come about. And let me go ahead and roll to see which one is the main clown. Okay. They stay in. Their health all at 100. And not 100 as their health, but you know. They're back to they're back to 100%. It actually moves to, but he can't go back. Igri, that was used. That moves over to Emerald's turn.
Okay. Are these little guys AI also, or are they organic?
They are synthetic.
Okay.
So, how do these are the creatures you know that were controlled by Commander Emerald.
Gotcha. Well, I'm
Just
gonna
in general, Emerald's one of them. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
Which,
And I'm gonna
okay.
put- sorry, I haven't done it yet. At the this clown. I'm gonna
Got
put
it.
1 divine smite in it, but because he's undead, I get to essentially add another D8 also.
As long as you hit. You don't have to use it if you don't hit, technically.
Yeah. Oh no, there it is. 13 to hit.
13 to hit on. I'm pretty sure that unfortunately that does not hit.
Well, don't you worry. I have an extra one waiting.
Yeah.
22 this time.
22 does hit.
All right.
Roll damage.
All the divine hits are coming. Oh, that was great. So 5 plus 8 plus 1d4 because of the radiant damage from that spell earlier. Plus 1.
Ooh.
I know. So 14.
Bad rolls there.
I know. Oh,
All right. And that ends your turn, I assume, right?
it does, yes.
All right. Boom. Boom.
Poor Emerald's the only one in this.
So has to run. So run right over here by Cassie.
Well, he
Has
can
to
see me.
run. Oh no, he cannot see you, so he's gonna have to go right over here to Igri.
Run right past her. Never see it.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't see it, ran right past her. So this one is within 30 feet, I believe. So yeah, 100%. So he's gonna have to run 5, 10, 15. There we go. So he moves. He's gonna take opportunity. Does this little guy, is your fire elemental, does he have opportunity attacks?
I don't think so.
No, okay, so no worries. So that is going to roll attacking Igri. Well, you know, may not be such a bad thing. All right. So, does a 16 hit?
No.
No, doesn't
Oh my
hit.
God.
All right. Doesn't happen there. We're going to see this guy make his movement. He's going to get right here beside the wolves. And take his little slap shot, see what happens. All right, 6 does not hit, I assume, on the wolves, right?
No.
All right. No, unfortunately, that is the end of my turn, and that moves over to the wolves.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. They'll just attack. All 8 of them will attack him again.
Before you do that, can you go ahead and roll for the wolves a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. Constitution. You just want one roll for all of them.
One roll for all of them.
13.
13. You, unfortunately, your wolves are going to take 3d6 necrotic damage.
All right.
So just roll for one.
Sorry, if they're within 30 feet of me, they get +3 to that save.
Oh, so if it's a +3, then
Or sorry,
he saves.
sorry, if they're within 10 feet of me, sorry.
They're not.
Yeah, not within 10 feet of you. So the wolves all are going to go ahead and take that damage. So let me kind of roll it for you. 12 damage to your wolves.
That'll kill them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Cast it
Thank God.
again.
Damn it, Chad.
I'll be honest with you guys, I needed that. You guys just brutalize me all the time. So that is the wolf's turn. Unfortunately, they are gone, so that actually moves to Judas's turn.
Is the dove just like doing nothing, by the way?
What is it?
Is the dove just not doing anything? He's chilling right here. Is he...
This one right here. Go ahead and roll me a perception check. DC 5.
Oh, I didn't even jump.
Does it pull your weight?
I was like, come on, lazy bones. 19.
He's tied up.
Oh, sorry, I missed that detail.
You made him roll for that?
I figured might as well. I was a low roll.
Yeah.
All right, so this is gonna go right beside. We go on your fire elemental, and here's the question I have to ask myself: the fire elemental, is it completely made out of fire, Igri?
Maybe.
God damn it, Chad.
You don't know. I'm trying to read to see what it's a spirit.
I'm pretty sure it's completely made out of fire. You know what? I'm just gonna look up a picture of a fire elemental. The first picture I see, if it is not somewhat, because what it'll do is it'll give me.
It's a spirit. It's a primal spirit.
It's completely made out of fire, is what it looks like.
What? You're not going to listen to the description?
I'm looking at the description right now. Faint humanoid shape shows in a fire elemental's capricious devastation. Wherever it moves, it set its surrounding ablaze, turn the world to ash, smoke, and cinders.
That's a fire elemental. This is just a wildfire spirit.
Okay, hold on. I'll.
And now, welcome to my dissertation. Are spirits
You
in
see
and
what
of
happens
itself
when you're in his
embodying
looks?
elements?
He's not messing around now.
Or
Yeah,
what
I
are
mean-
spirits wet?
Because it doesn't, like, if it touches something, it doesn't deal fire damage. It shoots fire and it can teleport and it makes fire, but
From what I understand, you can make the shape whatever you want, and it
Right.
floats above.
it does hover.
Does it have anything? Here's what I'm gonna say. Does it have anything that if it touches anything, it consumes fire? Like, does it make anything? Like, if it touches anything, does fire like happen? Like, for instance,
No.
like
no. Its attacks are fire and it's immune to fire, but it doesn't cause any. It doesn't like set things on fire.
We'll say it's not it itself. Tell you what, I'll give you a roll right here. We'll do it a coin flip on that one. All right. Positive or negative? Positive is what you want. 8. Okay, he can't consume it, and it's not organic consumption, so he's going to do a multi-tack. Multi-tack allows him to hit with his tail and his claws. So 1, 2, 3, all on your fire elemental. 10, 12, 22. Any of those hit?
22.
22 hits? All right. That's going to be 7 piercing damage.
All right. I got it.
You don't mind me asking, how much health does it have? You don't have to tell me.
You don't
I
know.
want to put that up. Okay, there we go. You don't have to tell me.
It's 5 times my druid level.
All right, well, you know what? I'm going to not do the math in my head.
5 plus 5 times. Go druid level. 40.
Look at you for killing his wolves.
He has 40.
You don't have to tell me that, man. I'm going to pretend like I didn't hear that. You know what? Whatever. There we go. So there is that. That is going to be Judas's turn. That moves to Cassie Brown. Your turn.
Avery, do you have this guy next to you, or do I need to intervene?
I ain't scared, but I don't plan on messing with him, really. I ain't scared of him, so I ain't... Whatever.
Okay, heard. If you're not scared of him, I'm not. I'm just gonna do the.
Actually, can you do me a favor before you do anything? Can you go ahead and roll me a concentration saving throw? Sorry, not concentration. Can you go ahead and roll me a what is the words I am looking for? I will find it. Can you go ahead?
Like, oh, shit.
A Constitution saving throw. Sorry.
For what? Am I being scared? I just need
no, nothing fear-based.
No. Okay, because if I get scared, I get advantage on it. But if it's not,
it's necrotic damage.
11.
11. Give me. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage for this.
I feel like this is made up.
You feel like it's made? You know what? I'll press it. I'll press it so you can see. 3d6 of damage. That is 9.
Okay.
Since I got called out, rotting presence. When any creature that isn't a demon starts its turn within 30 feet of this creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 necrotic damage.
3 damage average, 1d6 necrotic damage.
Oh.
You're a loser and a liar. Roll that again for me.
I misread it. So it's just 1d6, and that means I have to re-roll for the wolves.
Dun, dun, dun.
I might have to bring all these wolves back. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was something from in the circles. Why I didn't even question it.
No. It was this creature right here.
Yeah, because there's no way that they could have done. Well, yeah.
Let me go ahead and go back to that. The first roll that I did will be the damage that they took, and you tell me if they're alive or not.
Okay.
Let me find it.
Let's fucking go. Let's get those wolves back and give them a turn.
They rolled a 13. Is that on the ability what it says they got to roll? DC 13?
Did they hit it?
Yeah, they
Am I
rolled
just
13.
stupid?
Exactly 13.
Then they are just fine. Let me put the wolves back 100%. They are good. Thank you for calling me out.
The light fades in Chad's eyes.
Yeah, the light fades. Oh my gosh.
Let's go!
So is that the start of if you're within 30 feet, or at the start of those things' turns? Because they would have two of them, right? There's another one in there.
Give me 2 seconds to think, because I've been thrown for a loop. Give me a second.
All right. Isn't starts? Yeah, they would have had it against.
So there's that. They're still 100%. I mean, I can roll. They can roll one more time if you want, and we will.
Because there was two of the creatures in there. It's up to you.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say I messed up. So therefore, let's go ahead and just completely say that they didn't. It wasn't successful. Thank you, Delaney, for calling me out. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You were annoyed at first.
At first, but I was like, I need to stay honest. So let me go ahead and I have a wrench in my hand. I don't know why. There just happens to be a wrench right here on my desk. Go ahead.
Ready to start beating the screen. Well, do they need to take their turn since we just said they were dead and they didn't take their turn?
But hold on. What did you roll actually? So did you roll a con? So I do have to give damage to you, but it's just a 1d6 rather than 3d6. I apologize. So just 3 damage to Cassie Brown.
Yeah. Do I need to do? Let me do a concentration check real quick.
Oh, sure.
Right, with only 3, I just have to beat a 10?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see, baby. I only had 1 to it.
So concentration is down. That made me feel a little bit better. I'll be honest. That made me feel a little bit better.
And I brought it up for why? For why? Okay. Doesn't matter. Fuck him. Standing up. Sharpshooter again. We're going after Judas because I'm not scared of this other rotten demon as well. Who cares? Who cares? Advantage. That's an 18.
18. Who are you going to hit?
Judas.
Judas, that 100% hits. So that means you get 20 plus 4?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That is big damage.
Nice.
And then it says I can use a bonus action to take an additional shot, but I'm not. I'm going to... Oh. See, this is where it's interesting. If I hide, do I get an opportunity attack from the dude right next to me?
If you hide?
Yeah. Do I have to run away?
Here's what I'll say. If you hide, I'll say that nobody else can see you but him. I think you're far away enough that hiding would be like, and these creatures' intelligence is pretty low, so they're not gonna point you out. So I would say that you would be hidden from everyone but it. If you walk away, yes, you will get an opportunity attack.
Let's see. Okay. What I might do is bonus action disengage.
Okay.
And just run on over here. I can't hide anyway. So I'll just be right here.
Okay, cool. So that moves on to Sal, the sweet prince, or the clown.
When do you want the wolves to take their turn? Because we skipped their turn because we thought they died.
Right now.
Let's go ahead. What was their initiative? Let me go ahead and roll initiative for them real quick, and then I'll just change it to whatever it was.
It was 21.
21. Thank God that you remember.
Right, 20's probably fine.
Yeah, I think that'll do.
That's still above everybody.
All right. We'll go ahead and say that they were at 21. Judas just went, then Cassie. So it's only fair that the wolves go ahead and go now.
Okay. They'll just make their 8 attacks.
Yeah.
Ooh, a miss. A 9. A 17.
Nice.
Okay.
A 19.
Okay.
A 22.
Fucking go.
There go wolves.
Only a 12. A 14. I think you said that doesn't hit.
I think 14 does hit, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Nope, doesn't hit.
So 4 out of the 8 hit.
Okay, 4 out of 8. Okay, roll the damage multiplied by 4.
5, 6, 7, 7 times 28.
All right, there we go. So that moves on to whose turn? I think that goes right to Salad Sweet Tooth's turn. Thank God, because I need something here. All right, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be after him, aren't I?
After Salad Sweet Tooth?
Yeah, because we had the same initiative. Last time I went after him.
You have 11. He has 11. So it should be.
Well, I just went and then we allowed the wolves to go.
Yeah, well, you're right after Sal the Sweet Tooth.
That's what I was thinking.
He has higher dexterity than you.
That's what I was thinking, because it originally had him above me, and then this time it had me above
Yeah,
him for some reason.
it's him, but you're right after. He has higher dexterity. So that's going to go, all 3 of these will move on the same initiative. So they are... I'm thinking of something risky, but I'm trying to read this.
Risque. He's going to strip down naked.
Yeah.
Emerald.
Yeah.
Okay.
It may just
So...
Not in all the right places?
Alright. Sal the Sweet Tooth uses his
Counterspell.
ability to teleport. Counterspell?
Yeah.
It may not. I don't. I was gonna say. I was gonna say, do you have counterspell? I'd be so upset.
It'd be sweet.
So that's on his bonus action. So on his action, he's going to do this little thing. On. Let's say it's on Emerald.
Sorry, bitch.
Oh, he's not close enough, so I'll have to. And I already put him there. Well, 5, 10, not 15, so it doesn't work. Yeah, it's only 15 feet, so I can't do that. Oh well, this guy can't go, but this guy can. So Emerald, he's gonna go ahead and make an attack towards you. He's going to do a multi-attack. One, 2, 3. Let me know if any of those hit. So we've got 26. That hits for sure.
I'm going to
8.
Silvery Bards to 26.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Let me go ahead and re-roll that. I got 11. So 8, 16, 11. Any of those hit?
Nothing.
Nothing? God bless. All right. So it's going to go ahead and use
That's
its bonus action.
And I'll give Cassie on her next attack or save. I'll give her advantage.
Awesome.
And then bonus action. Let's see. 5. Alright. Same thing. Gonna do a multi-attack with the 3rd clown.
Are they attacking the wolves?
Yeah.
DM, not to interrupt you, but do I get an opportunity attack since he ran away?
He teleported.
teleported.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about because I was like, oh, does they get opportunity attack with teleportation? And I was like, oh no, I'm good. So 16, 12, 22. Any of those hit?
The 16 and the 22.
Okay, so this one, both of those are hit. So damage-wise, 13, 12. Are any of them down?
They're both dead. They
Both
just
down? Okay, cool.
poof, disappeared.
Boom. Boom. No reason for them to do a roll. That actually moves to Igri's turn.
All right. It's hard to decide what to do.
Cast 12 more wolves.
No, and I'm saving the big guns for if we absolutely need it. Because like 90% of my spells are concentration, so I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Just saving throw. Oh, just fail.
Fail? Okay, let me do the 1d6 and roll your concentration.
All right.
You said concentration, it reminded me, and I was like, oh, thank God you said that.
Yep. So I take 4.
Oh, wait, no, you got a 15 on your Constitution saving throw.
That's why it's to maintain my wolves.
Okay, did that maintain your wolves?
Yeah.
Save on that? Okay, cool. So you get 4 damage.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got in here? Oh, that's interesting. Where's that at? Why am I not seeing them up?
I hate it when Eddie starts thinking, because the longer he thinks, I know the worse it's going to be for me. Because I'm like, come on, make quick actions. Because the longer he thinks, the more screwed I am.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. 1, 2. I'm going to Misty Step to right there.
Okay. Is that a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Ooh.
So those... Ooh, hold on a second. I got to move right there, I think. Yeah. I don't want to hit Emerald.
Appreciate it.
So this guy, and this
And then the guy behind you. Yeah.
They need to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Success for that little guy, but he'll still take half. Fail.
So yeah, the clown fails. So what happens?
Oh, they'll take 4d8 thunder damage, and the ones that failed are pushed 10 feet away, and the guy that succeeded will take only half.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage for me.
15.
Solid.
Nice.
And then the 2 clowns are pushed 10 feet away from me.
We've got one of the clowns down. Not to rhyme. And then, how much did it? 15, so... okay.
So, like,
Yeah.
if you want to round down or up, it's 7 or 8.
I'll probably round down, I'll be honest with you. And then, is failed, do they get pushed back or no?
No.
Okay, cool.
But I'm going to move Right here.
All right, fair enough. That moves on to Emerald's turn.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me real quick, because you're the closest. Roll me another perception roll. What was your last perception roll?
Well, it wasn't very good.
It was a 19.
19.
Oh,
That is good.
Great. I'll take it
Roll
back.
me another one. It has to be higher than a 19.
Oh, Jesus. All right. It has to be a nat 20 then. 4.
4. You notice that the dove isn't speaking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, perception 19.
Yeah, because the 19, if he had rolled something lower, because all he had to do was do a 5. The reason why is because he happened to roll high, so high was actually not the benefit for him.
Gotcha. He drowned in the water.
He's drowning.
Yeah. Okay, well, I wanted to ask, who was because I know this guy is frightened to me. What was the other one that's frightened? Is it this guy or this guy?
This guy and this guy are scared of you.
I wasn't sure which one was which. Just want to make sure they stay within 30 of me, ideally.
Yeah. You should see a symbol right above their head. It looks like a screaming guy.
Oh,
That'll
yeah.
help you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. But we're a little bit far, so I'll show them. Little screaming guy right there.
Okay, I'm going to go right here, which I think makes it so...
They'll have to move for sure. But you still have to roll me a Constitution saving throw. 13.
Okay. Now I get a
Well,
plus
hold on. How far do they have to go? 30 feet?
30 feet away.
30 feet away? Yeah, so you're going to have to.
Plus 3 because of my aura. I have all these aura points. So 16.
Yeah, so you saved 13, so no worries.
Drip is unmatched. He also, from the water, his shirt's unbuttoned and it's just like translucent because it's a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know your character is the himbo of the scenario. We get it.
I just want to make sure. Last episode, I have to remind you. I'm gonna try to hit this guy right here.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna pump
20. Go ahead and roll the damage. Which one are you hitting again?
the clown,
Okay, got it.
and I'm pumping 2 spots of divine smite in it. So this will be a bunch of extra d8.
Okay.
24 plus 8 plus 1d4, which is gonna 4 that time.
32 plus 36 damage.
Damn.
That was a lot of spells. Let me update the spells real quick.
How much damage was that?
36.
36. Down.
Nice. And then we haven't gotten the sense that either of these were the main clowns, I take it?
No.
All right. And I'm going to move on to my buddy over here. I'm taking another swipe. 23. And I still got spells to burn, so more divine smites. Yep. Plus
There we go.
1d4.
All right, and you're doing this at Judas.
Yeah.
Okay, so that definitely hits because you hit it. What was it 23 that you did?
Yeah.
Okay, how much? Yeah, definitely hits. Give me the damage.
34. I don't know how much spells left though.
All right, still up. Not looking good. Right. So does that end your turn?
Now I have a little bit of movement left, so I'm going to move to be on the opposite side of the Wildflower Spirit.
Okay, and that's not going to do an opportunity attack. All
That's
right. Speaking of, now that I think about it, oh, never mind. The fire elemental works on your bonus action, correct?
Yeah, I have to use my bonus action to make him do something.
Got it. All right, cool.
Well,
I just
he
wanted to
just
make sure that
He takes the defense
didn't-
action.
making sure that we didn't nothing. We just like skipped his turn. All right, so they get to roll what is it? A Constitution save to try to get out of their fear.
Wisdom. And only this guy
Wisdom.
does. This
They
guy
have
is still within 30 feet of me, so he does.
Yeah.
So he's got to run away, but this one will be able to roll it. And he rolled a 13.
I think that meets it. Let me double check my. Yeah, that meets it. It's good. He's not
Okay,
frightened.
so he's not frightened anymore.
Yeah, just the one by me
Okay.
is frightened.
This one's still got to run away. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
And is that an opportunity attack? Or
Yes,
I guess
it
you
is.
don't want to hit him.
It is an opportunity attack.
Oh, cool. Okay. Now let me take the divine smites off.
Please.
15 to hit.
Is 15 hit on them? I believe they hit. Yep, that does hit. I'll roll the damage there.
8, and then plus 1d4. So 1 second. 10.
Alright. Alright, he's still up. He's still looking okay. Thank God. Alright, so that is the end of your turn. Oh, never mind. I still have these guys. So they're gonna go ahead and wolves are not good. So boom, the wolves don't have to do anything. So first thing, this thing's gonna try to attack the wolves.
Sure.
If I can bring it up, that is. Sometimes Roll20 really hates us. Here. I'll just refresh this page. Because I gotta get rid of these wolves. They kill me. Every time.
Yeah, they really kind of are.
I don't know. Them pixies were pretty rough.
The pixies were rough, but
8 creatures with advantage is pretty tough to go against. So.
I'll be honest, the pixies were rough, but you've used the pixies way less, so I have a deep-seated hatred for the wolves.
I hate wolves.
I hate these wolves. Every time, they just are the worst. Alright, so there, it's going to do... Just this. And go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw for them.
20.
Okay, so it definitely saves there. Does a... Can't even see what's hitting right now because I had to refresh. 20 does hit. Oh no, sorry, 8. So an 8 does not hit, so that doesn't work in my favor. So another one is gonna probably go after Igri. So let's hope I get this. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God! I needed something on Igri. That is. All right, so I need a 1d12. And I also need you to do a Constitution saving throw. All right, so you take
12 damage.
12 damage, and you did a 9 on the Constitution saving throw. So I'm going to describe what happens to you, what it looks like. So, festering boils start to come over your body, and you start to cough up flies. Your skin starts to appear as if it's rotting, and you can repeat the saving throw every time, but only after 24 hours. So, therefore, you have to either get 30 feet away from me, or 24 hours you can repeat this saving throw, the Constitution. But since you did fail, your hit point maximum is going to reduce. So that's going to be 1d8.
Okay.
Is this a concentration check?
I just did my concentration. I passed
No.
that.
Is this a concentration spell or like an ability?
It's an ability.
It's an ability, not a concentration spell. So your hit point maximum is going to reduce. I'm trying to see if. Yeah, so you're not poisoned. I was trying to see if it's like actual, because it uses the terminology poisoned, but it doesn't really work like that. All right, so this guy is scared. He can't do anything, so that moves to
So how much
Judas's.
is my maximum reduced by?
1d8. Oh, sorry, I have to roll it, don't I?
8.
Hit point maximum is reduced by 8. So that would also mean that your hit points go down by 8 as well, since your maximum goes down. So you can just, yeah, so for that one. Now, Judas, his turn.
Now, besides this, what else does, besides the lower hit points, what else does that do to me?
So your disease for 24 hours, your character has a permanent 1d8 loss of your maximum hit points. That's it. You lose 8 hit points on top of that. So your hit point maximum is decreased and you lose 8 additional points.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to try it. All right, Emerald, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw, DC 5.
You can do this in your sleep. Come on.
DC 5?
Yeah.
I don't even need to roll. I have a 6.
Oh, you have a 6?
Yeah.
Man. Well, you know what? Go ahead and roll, because if you roll a 1, then...
That 20 plus 3 for my aura. That's a 29.
Jesus.
you
Okay,
were
so
He just
no
goes,
healing on...
He shoots a little.
Judas tries to take a huge bite out of you, and the fangs on his mouth go, ah, and immediately you're just like, get the fuck off me, like a
A little, he
fly.
bites your cheek.
Spat.
He bites your cheek.
So that moves to Cassie's
he
turn.
leaves a little hickey.
Fuck. Okay. Do I go after the dude that is all up on Igri, or do I go after this last Sal? Or do I go up on Judas?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And then I think Emerald has Judas.
And
so I
you have advantage on whatever
I
you do.
do have advantage. So I don't even need to be from hiding. I already get sneak attack since I have advantage. I'm going to keep sharpshooter on. We're going to go for it.
Who are you trying to hit?
The last Sal standing.
Okay.
21.
21, 100% hits. Roll damage.
That is 33 damage.
33 damage. Down. And being
Let's
that is
fucking
the
go.
main Sal, you
Nice.
see the clown destroyed.
Nice.
Let's fucking go. And then I'm going to do what any brave little girl will do.
Before you
and
do say that, I want you to roll me an insight check.
Can do, Mr. Sir. I have a +0 to that.
DC 10.
19.
Ooh.
On a 19, I was going to say DC 15, you would have passed it regardless. On that, you feel a sense of such a high roll. You should feel accomplished, right? You just killed one of the AI that you've been sworn to defeating, right?
Emerald, I did it. Igri, look, I did it.
You don't feel that there's a little twitch in the back of your head. You feel like this isn't over.
I did it, but we're not done.
We're still in the simulation.
Fuck, am I dreaming? But if
Still
you'll let
go.
me, oh, okay,
Yes.
perfect. I would love to do what any brave little girl will do and run behind this statue and hide.
Oh. That moves to Igri's turn.
All right.
How many turns have passed?
Like 3,
Okay.
maybe.
One more. Okay, cool.
One more and what?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Feeling like it's a mistake. I used all my spell slots almost.
All right.
Damn. It's fine. I think I can give you something.
Then Divine Smites won't be smiting much longer.
I can give you a little boost if you need.
I
I can give you some Dragon's Breath if you want.
There we go. Ooh.
Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Made that crawfish boil spicy.
Ooh.
I guess just to help me out, I'm going to cast Summon Beast. No, I can't do that. I got my wolves. Oh, I still got my wolves. Oh, yeah. It's been so long since I've done it. Actually, I think we skipped the
Yeah.
wolves again.
Did we? Why did their initiative go away? Not a big deal. I'm gonna roll one more time. Go ahead and roll their initiative. I don't know it was a 20. We're gonna go ahead and have them go. I don't know why their initiative went away. It shouldn't have. Thank you very much.
Also, it's like my wolves, because I was trying to figure out what to do, and I forgot I had them because they never win.
Okay. Go ahead and do them first before your turn.
All right. Where's the ruler thing? That's too far. Let's see. I guess. I got 4 of them on the thing down there at the bottom.
Your first 4, let's actually tell you what, your first 2, let's go ahead and do that for Judas.
Are the 22?
22 hits and 19 hits. Roll damage and multiply it by 2.
All right.
Whoa.
12.
Right. There we go. Okay. Your other wolves, I assume, are going to do the same thing against this creature right here, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
A 10.
Does not hit.
A 19.
Hits.
A 15.
Hits.
And a 22. So
Hits.
3. 3 for 5 times 3 is 15.
All right. There we go. Now it's actually Igri's turn.
All right. I'm gonna just first. Let's see. Who's this spell so I got left? I'm a 2nd level cure wounds myself.
Oh, you know what? Before we do that, go ahead and let me do a concentration saving throw on the wolves real quick. Or not a concentration, a constitution. Just in case, see if they roll a 13, because a few of them. Okay, so 2. No worries. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, actually, well, you've already failed that, so.
I heal myself. Well, as high as I can go. And then I'll tell my little spirit to shoot the thing that here by me.
Okay.
It's a 20 plus 8. So 22 to hit.
That hits.
D6 plus 3 for 8 damage.
All right. Go ahead and you roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC 13.
14.
14. Okay, you're good. And then that is your... I think that's your turn, right?
Yep.
All right, that moves to Emerald.
How's Judas looking right now?
Judas doesn't look good.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now. He looks absolutely beaten to shreds. Still up. Still look like he can... There's fight left in him, though.
Alright. I'm going in for another attack. 19 to hit.
All right, 19 does hit.
Nothing special on this one, but I get one more d4. 16.
Minus what now? How much?
16 damage.
Okay, he looks brutalized, beaten and bruised.
Okay. Like, he could fall over if I push him kind of brutalized and bruised, or... You know
Yeah, you pushed him over, for sure.
Okay, well, then if that's the case, then I'm going to try to...
Hold on. Not what I meant, but go ahead.
I'm going to try to rip his head off, then.
Oh, okay. Are you actually, is there a bonus action you're trying to do right now? Do you have a bonus action to rip head off?
I just want to use my hands to try to beat into him now.
Okay. I'm not sure how to roll that.
I don't either. I'll hit him with the sword.
Tell you what, how about, I was going to say, for because do you have a bonus action left or movement? You have movement left, I know that.
I have a bonus action. If I had anything used for the bonus action, I have an extra attack still, and I have movement.
I mean, I guess you could...
I'm going in with a sword. Sword time again.
Can you use your sword for your bonus action?
I have extra attack. I'd made an
Okay,
attack.
cool.
Action. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, 24 hits for short.
And then one more d4. 11 damage.
100% down. Go ahead and describe how you want to do that for me.
After I hit him the first time, I'm going to... Because remind me again, he kind of has like some sort of like fiery or red component like in his chest.
Yes. So he has so it's in his eyes. You can see this rage flame behind his eyes, and you can see kind of a flame in his chest, but it is encased by like a metal casing around it. But yeah.
I like to imagine the first hit a second ago kind of like loosened the chest casing up. And on the second hit, I pierced him through like that chest area.
Okay. So as you kind of pierce straight through his chest, that flame that's there, you feel flames burst in front of you. You can feel it almost singe your hair as this flame almost engulfs you. Give me an insight check. DC 10.
Natural 20.
On a natural 20, you feel same thing that Cassie felt. You should feel this sense of excitement, accomplishment. Unlike Cassie, however, you feel that feeling. You feel as if a goal has been won, an enemy has been destroyed. Down. On that, though, I have to roll a Constitution saving throw on the dove.
Oh, I still had... If it's still my turn...
Go ahead.
I want to... Because now I have movement. I want to move to the dove.
Oh, okay, never mind.
As a bonus action, can I try to use the knife I have or my sword hand and do his bindings?
100%.
I have a button for that. That's what I do.
No. I'm trying to think of how to So I've already kind of rolled the Constitution and given him advantage. He actually went ahead and saved it. As you kind have ripped through these bindings on his wrists. He comes free. He reaches for his cane and pulls a blade out immediately. The blade ignites into plasma as you start to see his hand. He takes it over his mouth as he pulls what seems to be some kind of cloth. As static comes over him. He was unable to speak to you, but unlike before where it was like, you would usually see bindings in his mouth, it seems to be that this was some kind of illusion put on him to seem like there was nothing there, like he couldn't sit, but he couldn't speak. On that moment, you see, unfortunately not Judas, which I would love if this would happen, but you see a glimpse of the clown in the background, right here. And you start to see these creatures here and here. Fortunately, the one in the back, you start to see a slight image. You alone are the only one to see this because you yourself are AI. And you see an image of Commander Emerald right behind. On that note, the moment you free, you see the blade that he has stab into the coffee table beside him. As he stabs into it, you start to see another illusion fall away as some kind of robotic machine starts to fall away and be destroyed. On that note, all around you, you see the room starts to fade a little bit as static kind of moves through. I want to be very clear. This is not an illusion. Everything that has happened, you have defeated. It seems now that you are following into something else. As your conscience starts to fade into a different place, Emerald, you disappear from this battle.
Oh.
Bye.
I'm going to just put a little symbol right here on you. A little yellow symbol right there.
I probably need a secret text for some more context, I feel like.
Yes, you do get something where you're going to see something where nobody else is. Now,
So,
how do I do this where you get to see it but nobody else does yet?
Secret text.
they'll pinky promise to close their eyes.
Will you pinky promise to close your eyes? I
Sure.
don't believe you, unfortunately.
Hello. I'm trustworthy. Promise.
I'm going to text you right now.
The group chat. That's
You
the
get
one.
Group chat. I'm going to mute myself for a second just so I can do text to speak.
Who can read lips? We've had some collective high rolls, by the way, this fight. There's been a lot of
You rolled
plays.
like 18 nat 20s.
Yeah, you're killing it this game.
Which is awesome, because I feel like I've got some shitty rolls in a couple fights. Uh-oh. What should I say?
He was calling into play. That's what it looked like.
He said you get a long rest and get all of your divine smites back.
Ooh. Alright, I have to start attacking you guys.
Not again.
That's okay.
I don't want Igri to kill me, actually. I hope that doesn't happen. Or both of you, I mean, of course.
You know he was missing out when we had the PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get my chance.
He said, I've been thinking about this.
You didn't hang it. Shit, that's
You're muted, Chad.
The final one.
Thank you. Yeah, it finally happened to me. On that, Igri and Cassie, you see something appear. Very small.
Cliff.
Little circle. Cliff appears right in the middle. A little blue circle that you can't see through appears right on the coffee table. But that's all you see. You see Emerald has disappeared. Now we're going to leave the token there purely for this, but you are outside of this battle just for right now.
Loser.
So let me do this, and got to roll some damage. Hopefully. Got to roll some attacks. So the first is going to be against one of these wolves. So does a 13 hit the wolves?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I can roll damage. Awesome. Oh, thank God. I need something, guys. You guys literally whoop me every chance you get. I'm just like, oh, this sucks. Why can't I do this? All right, 1d12 for
That's
damage.
We make up effects. We stay on our note. We stay on our toes.
The 1d. All right, so. So one of the wolves is going to take 8 damage. And it's going to have to do a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay, so 16 is good, but
Which wolf?
this one right here.
Okay.
Let me get rid of this blue line.
I love you, Picassos.
I wish I could draw, but unfortunately, that one takes it. All right, and let's see. This one can move. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. Same one is going to take this attack as well. Does a 19 hit. Yep, I do know that. So let me do a 1d12 plus 2. $12 damage on that one.
It'll be dead.
Okay, cool. So I got one down. Gone. You know what? I'm just going to do this just in case so that the initiative order doesn't go away. Boom. All right. And where's my last one? So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, one right beside Igri. So he's going to take a little swipe too. Let's see if this hits Igri. 23 to hit. Pretty sure it does.
I'll silvery barbs it to try to get it to miss.
Got it.
It'll miss.
15. Okay, cool. So that does not hit.
And I'll get
Judas.
Cassie advantage again.
No. Cassie, that is your turn, and you have advantage. Which, I mean, you're not hidden right now, right?
I said I was, but
Okay, well, I was just going to say, if you weren't, you'd still get sneak attack because you have advantage.
Yeah. Egret, do you want to take that advantage?
No, I don't need it.
Okay. I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll pop out, and then I'll shoot that kid who is hurting you.
All right.
That kid.
Just that little kid.
Yeah.
I think I described it as purple, greenish creature, but yeah, kid.
I'll kick that puppy. Ooh, okay, 25.
25 does hit. Roll damage.
That is 26 damage.
Boom. All right, that is it is almost down. You would see like a hole in its chest.
Cool. Then what I might do is just run over here and hide.
Okay.
I'm so brave.
You are hidden. So that moves to the wolf's turn. And on that, I'm going to go ahead and roll an initiative on the dove.
Oh.
Let's fucking go. Pull your weight, bro.
All right.
Pretty good. Damn.
Yeah, he got a 15. There we go. That's the wolf's turn.
Yeah, one of them's going to be underneath, so I'm just going to move that guy over there.
Okay.
They're going to surround that. We'll start with this one right here.
All right.
Uno. 17.
17 hits.
22 to hit.
Hits.
22 to hit. 22 to hit. 18 to hit.
All hit, roll damage, multiply it by 5.
25.
Man, brutal attack, but unfortunately he is still alive. That moves to Igri's turn. Now, hold on. Do you have another one? No, never mind. So that moves to Igri's turn. Go ahead. However you want to go. I was seeing if I had to do something.
I'm gonna at second level. Well, no, I'm just gonna cast Burning Hands. As I reach out my hand and just fire just erupts from my hand on a 15-foot
Okay.
cone. It's dexterity
Roll.
saving throw of 16.
Let me see. I think Dex, I'm pretty good.
It's a fail.
14. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Roll the damage.
10 damage.
All right. Well, I'm still good.
Hold on, let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Let me check something with my wild spirit thing.
Also,
this-
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Deals 5. Oh, okay. It deals an extra D8 too, so because it's
Okay,
fire.
roll that D8 and tell you what. If you get higher than a 5 on the D8, no concentration.
Just a 1.
Okay, so you still have to roll the concentration.
10.
Okay, so 1d6 damage.
4.
Take 4 damage. Down. How do you do this?
I just put my hand out and just the fire erupts from my my hand.
As the fire erupts, you see this greenish acid from this thing's mouth pull and ignite, and you can see the flame inside kind of boil inside as he falls dead. This creature has been boiled alive. That moves to Emerald. Emerald,
Hold on,
Go
my
ahead.
bonus action.
go ahead.
I'm gonna move like right here, and then my bonus action. I'm gonna tell my little guy to move over here, and he's gonna shoot his little firebolt at this thing.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
12 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. Then I'm done.
He's so
Alright.
good.
That moves to Emerald. Now, Emerald.
I'll swing to attack the dove.
Obviously, you're not here, right? Obviously, things are amiss. So, in front of you, you start to see a room. A room similar to the one you were just in, but different. Almost as if everything has changed. And in front of you, you see 3 people. 3 figures that you are familiar with.
Whoa.
Now,
No, it's my love.
not that one,
He's back.
unfortunately.
That's
Now,
not-
obviously, 3 of you are not here. In front of you, you see Sal the Sweet Tooth, a now completely dead Judas, and Commander Emerald. Sal the Sweet Tooth in a form that you've never seen him before. Judas completely dead, and Commander Emerald. a feeling washes over you. A feeling of this is the beginning of the end. This is a final curtain to the Trinity. A goal that you have been searching for is finally within your reach. As you see, not synthetic, not a hologram or a screen, but what looks to be the mortal versions of the AI. As you look at their faces, with one already dead, your bladed hand starts to twitch. As you look to your left with the Cardinal with a rifle already put onto her shoulder, ready to fire. We're going to go ahead and have to finish this in our final episode next time. So, guys, tune in next week. You guys will be able to finally finish Outrageous Outlaws to whoever's watching. If anyone's watching, not a big deal. We get to have a good time. So, tune in next week to see the end of Outrageous Outlaws. Have a great night.
Sayonara.